Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we're taking a look at Pepu, right, or Pepe Unchained. We've already highlighted this one is a massive scam, right? Indeed, yes. And the scam is in the pre-sale. I wouldn't recommend anyone to buy the pre-sale, right? Because it's a massive, massive scam. Why? It's being promoted by the same scammers who were promoting Dogeverse, right? Do you know where Dogeverse is today? Take a look at that, right? Everyone who bought into Dogeverse is down, right? Let's just allow it to load, right? Everyone who bought Dogeverse as well as Dogecoin 20, right? So this is where Dogecoin 20 is today. Everyone has lost over 90% of their pre-sale investment, right? And if you check out Dogeverse, right? Same thing, right? Everyone has lost over 90% of their investment, of their pre-sale investment. So this is the reason why I wouldn't recommend anyone to buy into the pre-sale. But you can do absolutely what you want to do, right? It's absolutely up to you. Dogeverse still is, like, take a look at that. It's still trading around 11,000, far cry from the hundreds of thousands of millions that used to be traded here, right? So a lot of money was looted from investors from the pre-sale of Dogeverse, right? This one is one of the biggest pre-sale scams around, right? So Pepe Unchained is almost at the same level as this Dogeverse because of the interest of investors, right? The scammers are so experienced into this. They're always launching scam after scam after scam. If you see how they do it, they're always promoting multiple scams, right? And if you go and look at those scams that they've been promoting today, they've ripped off investors 80 to 90%, over 90% in some instances, right, of their investments. We've covered tons and tons of them on this channel, right? So you need to be extremely careful. Let's just take one thing, right? Let's look at one thing, right? Why we say this one is a scam. We don't have to really go far, right? Let's just look at their white paper. So they are actually saying Pepu is not just a token or a meme token. It's a new chain, right? Layer 2. It's layer 2. So let's go and look at their layer 2 white paper. It's 8 pages, and the first page is just this image, right? And if you're talking about layer 2, what technologies exactly are you offering that is different from what is available out there? Because the reason why someone, I would understand if you're just launching a meme token, right? But you are launching layer 2, what new technology are you introducing, right? Because there's really nothing new here. What is layer 2? It's not even a white paper, right? It's all about how to buy Pepu. Just go and look at other tokens out there like AVAX, right? Multiple other layer 2 tokens, some even layer 3, and go and check their white paper, see what they are doing, right? And then that's when you can differentiate, right? What actually a chain, what is the chain, a proper chain, as opposed to a scam chain, right? So this is a scam token in a scam chain with a scam chain that they are creating, because this white paper is a joke, right? It's absolutely a joke. The first page is just this image. The second page is talking about some story just that has been just whipped up from AI. And then now, what is layer 2? Why layer 2? Benefits of layer 2, right? And then now they're talking about how to buy it. Right, just remember one thing. Anyone coming out saying layer 2, this is a new technology, you need to get into this, but they are all about buy this thing, right? They are scammers. There are multiple other layers out there that come, and you know what they promote the most? In almost 90% of the time, all the legit layers coming out there, they want developers to be building applications and taking advantage of the technology that they've got improvement. Either it's speed, right? They've got an edge in some way. That's the reason why they're creating the layer in the first place. But these guys, they are creating this thing purely for just ripping people off in the pre-sale. And don't stake, right? Don't stake, because once you stake, the moment this thing launches, you're not going to be able to get access to your tokens. They're going to tell you can get your tokens after 7 days, right? In some cases, some scams that we've covered on the channel, it was even longer than that, right? It was longer than that, so you need to be extremely careful. So I need to just take a want you to check the scam flow, right? What we call the scam flow on the channel, right? So this one is at the fourth stage of the scam, right? So the first stage is obviously the launch of the pre-sale and then the marketing. So this is still ongoing, right? So they are still marketing on multiple websites, YouTubers, they're paying YouTubers to promote it, and also they promote the staking, right? Because they are promising you staking rewards. Let's see how much they are promising. 119%, ridiculous, right? Of appreciation. That's just crazy, right? That's the stage. So they are still promoting it, saying stake your tokens. So don't stake. If you have bought, don't stake your tokens. And then they start to talk about the price increases. Next stage, next stage. So they're trying to create some agency, right? Until next price increase. This doesn't mean nothing because they were doing the same thing with Dogeverse, but then Dogeverse is now 90% down. They were doing the same thing with Dogecoin 20. Dogecoin 20 is over 90% down. There are plenty of other tokens also coming from these same guys, Cielana, Slothana, right? Plenty of other tokens out there, Bitcoin ETF, right? Green Bitcoin, multiple other tokens that we've covered on the channel. You can go and check out the videos out there. So how do you wise up against these guys? One thing that I recommend is you grab yourself on Amazon the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, right? So just as an ego flying up is able to see things down there, clear vision, right? You need to log multiple pre-sales. So this book, it's a logbook for crypto pre-sales, right? So it will allow you to actually log up to 70 pre-sales, right? You'll be able to log up to 70 pre-sales, and there are 2 pages to do that. So the first page just allows you to log pertinent information about the pre-sale. For example, the website. We've seen multiple website scams where the website of the pre-sale changes, right? And also there's the scam or legit evaluation, right? This is where you can check, is there a doxed team? Is there LinkedIn? For example, they are creating a layer 2, so that's a legitimate business, right? So where's their website for their layer 2, right? It's just a Pepu, it's just all about Pepe Unchained. They just want you to come and buy this thing, and then they are going to just dump on you like they did on Dogeverse, right? Like they did on Dogecoin 20. And with that said, I need to also highlight this because tomorrow people will be saying, look, you were wrong. This thing has exploded. Like I said, any token can explode. Any meme token can explode and reach Pepe levels, right? But, and that's the dream that they sell to everyone. But it's like a Pepe is like 1 in a million. Majority of the scams that these guys have whipped up have not gone anywhere close to that. Like the best that I've seen was a 5x, right? And that was one scam that reached a 5x out of hundreds, right? So you need to be extremely careful. You need to be extremely careful, especially about getting involved with the pre-sale. It's usually best if you want to get involved to wait after the pre-sale, because at least after the pre-sale, you're actually getting your tokens. That's one thing, right? You can sell whenever you want. If you buy right now, you can get blacklisted right here on the website because they've got your wallet address, right? So when you want to claim, you can't claim, especially those who've invested the largest amount. They are claiming to have actually collected about 18 million right there, right? And the current price point is 2099, right? 2099. That's the current price point. So we're talking about the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, affiliate link in the description. Grab yourself a copy, log multiple pre-sales, right? And there's also launch price tracking. This is when after it launches, you start to track the price. For example, when Dogeverse launched, you were able to track the price, see what is the price movement, right? Usually, if you're going to make any money into any of these pre-sales, it will be right after it launches. Sometimes it goes down and then it bounces back. Sometimes it doesn't bounce back at all. Like the Cielana scam coming from the same scammers, it didn't bounce back, right? Multiple other scams they did. Play Doge was one of them, never bounced back, right? Way, um, Winner Dog AI, right? Kind of like is in 50% of the pre-sale scam, right? So everyone really who invests in the pre-sale is going to lose, right? In most of the times they are going to lose dearly, right? So grab yourself a copy. Affiliate link is in the description. The page 2, this is where you've got your ego notes, right? This is where you log interesting things that you're just finding out, what YouTubers are saying, which YouTubers are saying what, which websites are promoting this thing, what are they writing about their website, and other information that is spoken about in the Telegram. And then how do you spot whether this token, because just because it's a scam in the pre-sale doesn't mean it's not going to blow up and become a big token, right? And how do you monitor that? The best thing is about adoption tracking, right? So this is where you go now to X. For example, you can see there are about 40,000 followers, right, on X. 40,000 followers on X. It's a big token, right? It's a big pre-sale, right? So if you look at Dogecoin 20, it did about 16,000, right? If you look at Dogeverse, about 29,000. So these tokens are almost on the same level with Pepu, but Pepu is way much bigger, which means people are going to lose even more money, right? In this one, the only way that people are not going to lose money into Pepu is if this thing explodes, get listed on Binance, right off the bat, it goes on OKX, it goes on Binance. Even OKX is not a guarantee. We saw one token that raised over 23 million. Remember that token? What's the name? Right? It was Wall Street Memes. It was launched on a tier one exchange, OKX. But where is it today? Right? Everyone has lost 90% as well. Same story, right? Even though it is on a tier one exchange. So you need to be extremely careful out there, right? So you need to track adoption. If it is going to go explode, the numbers you see on X, the numbers you see in the Telegram group, the once it is also launched on CoinMarketCap, you'll be able to check also the ranking, right? If those rankings, right, you can actually jot them down here, other things, even if they have a YouTube channel, other things that they are creating out there, you can just jot them down. They've got a Facebook, I believe, Facebook community. You can also just check the numbers. If the numbers are increasing drastically, people are talking about it and all that, then it might signal that this thing might actually explode, right? That's one indication, and that's one benefit of the Big Brain Crypto Ego Logbook, right? Like I said, you are able to track up to 70 pre-sales. So grab yourself a copy on Amazon, right? It's a hardcover, so it is durable, right? So that's one of the ways that you can gain an edge by tracking multiple pre-sales, see how they behave, right? And see where you make money. Like I said, most of the time, it's just soon after it is launched. There is a massive drop. Sometimes it bounces back. That's little bounce back. That's the only time you might be able to make something, right? But unfortunately, for most of the tokens, even after it is launched, it might be really risky for you to get involved. But the only way that you can start to identify these tokens is by logging these tokens, right? I have gained this information by looking at multiple pre-sales, the good, the bad, the ugly, right? So this is what I wanted to share with you for today. So you can just let me know, right? If you are watching this video after it is actually launched. Currently, at the time of recording this video, it hasn't launched yet. If you're watching after it is launched, what is your experience? Were you able to claim your tokens? Were you able to sell? How much did you invest? Right? Especially if you're not able to claim, how much did you invest? Right? If you were able to claim, how much did you invest and how much did you get right now? Right? What's your experience? Just let me know. And there is no shame in sharing. The more we share what the scammers are doing, the better, right? A lot of other people are going to be warned, right? So thank you for watching. Don't forget to drop a super thanks, right, if you appreciate the content, right? And also you can grab yourself a copy of the Big Brain Crypto Ego Logbook, right, and increase your vision into these pre-sales. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.